Hey friends, it's Eric and today we're poolside checking out my new little friend, the Aiper S1 solar paneled skimmer pool cleaner. Look at this bad boy. Let's check him out. I first want to thank Aiper for sending this out to me for a full honest review, but this is not sponsored in any other way. In today's video, I'm going to tell you 3 things that you're going to want to know about this Aiper S1 before you decide to buy it for your pool. Let's jump into the video. Okay, first thing that you need to know is about the physical design. This thing has an enormous basket. I've looked at a few other ones and this one definitely has the biggest basket of them all, which I absolutely love. To be honest, everyone's situation is going to be a little bit different. You're going to have different trees and bugs and different things. But for me, I just leave this thing in the pool 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and only take it out once a week to clean it. And that's just good enough for my pool because of that size of that basket. On the back, you have the button to turn it on. You have the button to go ahead and put it in auto clean mode. And then you have the port to charge this up, which you definitely do the very first time that you have it. Right under there is your 2 propellers. This is good for salt water, even though my pool is chlorine. But if you did have a saltwater pool, you should be a-okay. And I love how you open this up. There's a button on the back, and then the top solar panel will actually slide. The handle for the basket automatically pops up, and you can easily clean out with a hose in no time. And like I said, I only do this once per week because of the size of that basket. And depending on your pool and your level of water, if it happens to get stuck on the top step where you normally keep the water level, they have these little posts that you can put down. That way it doesn't get stuck on that top step. Now, the second thing that you need to know is that this does not have like a map of your pool. It kind of just goes out on its own, kind of bounces off the walls. Well, it doesn't really bounce off the walls because it does have those sensors on the front that detects when it's getting near the wall and actually start turning on the propellers to go in a different direction, which is awesome. But it really doesn't follow any set path, so just keep that in mind. It kind of just goes around the entire pool wherever it wants to go. I did notice sometimes it kind of goes in circles. It doesn't do it very often. It usually does it right after I charge it up and put it in, which leads me into the third thing that you're going to want to know about this is you really don't have to charge this up, at least in the spring and summertime. But understand that it really depends on your pool and how much sunlight that you get. For me personally, like I said, I just leave this in the pool 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Yes, it will die at night. It runs for a while. You can see here, it runs for a couple hours at night, depending on the power level. And then next morning, once the sun comes up, it's going to start running again. But obviously that depends on if it's a cloudy day, which if it happens to be cloudy, it's not going to be working. But if it is sunny, which most of my days are pretty sunny, and it just starts right back up and it just does its little thing and I don't have to worry about it. Obviously, yes, it's not working at night more than maybe a couple hours, which they say it has about 12-hour battery life, but that's going to vary depending on how much sun you actually get. You can take it out and power it up with the plug that's included. So if you have a couple days of it being cloudy, you can definitely still power it up and throw it in the pool and let it skim. And now, as a bonus, a fourth thing that you're going to want to know about this is that it does have an app, which is awesome. It's like a little remote control boat. You can have your kids play with it, or if you have a specific piece of junk floating in the pool and you really want to pick it up before it sinks to the bottom, you can definitely go into the app. It does run on Bluetooth. You do want to be close to it. It's kind of weird because it also has Wi-Fi, but I can't use my Wi-Fi out there in the pool. Maybe if I get a better Wi-Fi signal near water, maybe. But for me, using that app was just a bunch of fun. But I can also see a need for it where if you want to go to a specific area of the pool, you can definitely steer the cleaner to where it needs to go. Understand that it's just like a boat. It does take a little bit of time for it to respond because it has to start up the propeller and go in that direction, but you'll start figuring it out as you start playing with it. Also, the app tells you the temperature of the water, which is pretty accurate comparing it to my normal temperature gauge. And like I said, this thing is so much fun with the app. I definitely let my kid use it, and it's just a ball for her. She absolutely loves it, and I love it too. Like I said, I keep this in auto and just let it run. Yes, it runs out of battery, but then it comes back to life when the sun is out, and it definitely helps to keep the pool clean, helps to keep those big leaves and just junk, and even the really small stuff too. I find that the basket has that fine mesh, so it does keep all the little things it finds there too, like the little bugs. Definitely lots and lots of junk that's floating around in the pool, and I don't have to worry about it falling to the bottom. And overall, it's just a really nice pool cleaner skimmer robot that I absolutely love and highly recommend. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me. I hope this video was helpful. I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.